Here we are right now. Let's come together right now. Flow with, grow with, levitate with Tate. It's time to rewind, unwind, divine tap in with the Oracle 8.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Levitate with Tate. I appreciate you tuning in so I can tap into the Oracle 8 and deliver you a message with these 3 piles of we're going to have 3 piles, but you can choose from these, but we're going to be using all of these. So these are the tarot cards we're going to be using. I got the Gypsy Witch Tarot. I got the Motherpeace Tarot, and I have the another visitation for my cat who wants to say hi and be in the video. So maybe I can zoom out a little bit. His name's Screech. I got 12 cats. I only got 4 cats and a dog and 2 kids. Okay. And then we also got the Light Seers Tarot. So did I say the Motherpeace Round Tarot and the Gypsy Witch? And we're going to be asking the Gypsy Witch Tarot, or this is more of like a fortune teller, but this is how I learned on regular cards, but these are kind of like an added bonus. But anyways, we're going to be asking them what is going on between the 2 of you. This is a romantic reading. And so we're going to ask the Gypsy Witch, and then we'll get some clarifying questions going on with the other 2 tarots. And I did want to mention I have a giveaway going on. So if you like, share, subscribe, you'll get entered into that. So you can enter as many times as you want. And I'm going to be giving away a 20-minute personalized reading. Whatever question you want, and we'll get that link and video sent over to you. And that's the kind of that I sell in my description link below, in the below there's a link. And so yeah, let's get to it. Let's ask the Oracle 8 what is going on between the 2 of you. So we have 3 different piles, but we're using all 3 of the cards. But pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, that way you can choose your pile, and they're all different. What's going on between the 2 of you? It's a romantic reading, and I will see you at your reading. Timestamps in the description box below. Thank you. Hello everyone who chose pile number 1. The question is, what is going on between you and them? And this is a love reading, so this is mostly romantic, especially this specific one. Did all the shuffling off camera, but we'll pull some tarot cards in a little bit. So I did the Gypsy Witch, and it looks like there's a lot going on between the 2 of you. It looks like you guys have had a really long journey together. You've been together a long time, but there's significant change that has happened between the 2 of you. And it looks like you guys might be married, and there's hints of talking about divorce. But it looks like you guys have had some really good times together, and you've had a really long journey and path. However, there seems to be some feelings of distrust. And those feelings of distrust, can be, one person can be trying to, use flattery. But there is a lot of love here. And if you guys stay on track, and if you want to rebuild it, you could rebuild whatever distrust you have. There is signs of, I think these are your thoughts here, because this is you and this is him, or, masculine, feminine. And you guys are a lot closer, but you've put a lot together. Sometimes you guys can seem so different, like you're from night and day, okay? But it looks like you've had some really joyful times, but you've also considered breaking up. And it looks like you have some inside jokes, but there are some feelings of distrust. So it looks like you guys can really get along, and you feel very passionate about one another. You've gone on trips together, and you really bring a lot of joy to each other's lives. You just have to try to figure out what's going on as far as the distrust. Maybe we should ask about that. Okay, I'm going to ask the tarot about the distrust. I'm going to use the, try not to make it all bumpy, but maybe I am. Okay, I'm sorry if I am. trying new camera angles today. And I did want to mention everyone should like, subscribe, share. All right, so what is this distrust with pile 1? What is the distrust? I'm going to shuffle. Please tell me. Angels, spirits, guys, what's the distrust? Okay. Get the 5 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords. Oh, they're like all the same color. This like melancholy color. Oh my god, really another one. World. You know, I think you really need to go with your gut if you think that you know what's going on here with the distrust, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, there are feelings of being felt left out, and there's also feelings of longing for things of the past. But you've been through a long journey and you've laid a good foundation, you know, and you have this understanding of each other. You know, you really need to think outside the box as far as mending any distrust that you guys have for each other. I feel like you guys can level up. I feel like there's some change going on. Maybe the possibility is that one of you is changing. Perhaps you are like progressing and leveling up, and it's causing the other one to want to seek attention elsewhere, which has caused some distrust, maybe, is what I'm getting. Let me see what's going on here. I'm going to pull some more cards real quick. What's going on with my pile 1? So there's definitely a need for balance in this relationship. I don't think there's an equal give and take going on, and someone has their hands full, I think, so they might not be able to give any energy to the relationship right now. And you know, they're probably mastering their craft or their skills, but they have the ability to master all of their skills. So I think for this relationship, you know, we just need to support each other. And sometimes that can be hard when someone else is changing and you've known them for so long and all of a sudden they're growing and becoming a different person. So I think what you guys need to do is communicate with each other. And, you know, if you have your hands full, maybe you need to step back and release some of that and let go of some of that. Maybe you're holding on to too many past issues between the two of you. Maybe there has been too many instances between the two of you where you have felt betrayed. And so you're holding on to all of this, and you can't grow with your partner without letting some of that go. And if you're not willing to let some of that go, maybe we do need to move forward and change and actually let go of the relationship, because you can't have a healthy relationship if you're going to be holding on to things that happened 10 months ago, 10 years ago, you know. And there really needs to be a healthy balance of give and take. And if one person feels like they're always giving too much, the other person might overcompensate by you know, not even like, if you feel like you're overcompensating and the other person is just taking and taking, then there's definitely an issue. Okay, I don't feel like it's like that here so much, but I do feel like one person really needs a lot more attention than the other person does. And I feel like if that person doesn't get that attention from the other, then they start looking for it elsewhere. And that could even just be as simple as, you know, flirting with somebody. And maybe that's where the distrust comes from. Okay. And it's not okay to flirt with, somebody else. That's emotional cheating as far as I'm concerned, and I won't put up with it. So, anyways, that's what I got for pile 1. And I hope you got something out of that. Please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys hanging around. and listening to the end and helping me grow my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Hello, everyone who chose pile 2. So this was a quick and easy one as far as the Gypsy Witch, but I'm going to be pulling from some tarot here. But I asked the Gypsy Witch what's going on between the two of you. And this looks like a pretty, you guys have a newer connection. Hasn't been going on that long, but you definitely have like a solid foundation. And there looks to be like a big deciding point coming up for one of you. But there is potential for a lot of love here. You guys have a lot of humor together, some inside jokes, and maybe you've gone, on some nature walks together, gone out in the nature. I see that both of you see potential in one another, but one of you is at a crossroads and needs to make a decision. But there is no pressure. So just go ahead and hold tight. We're going to ask the tarot for a little bit. What's going on with this connection here? I'm going to be asking the Motherpeace round. Please, 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 Spirit and Angels and Oracle 8. Okay. All right, so we got the 3 of Swords, or the 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Sometimes when we feel a lot of overwhelming emotion and energy towards one another, we start having issues, and I know I'm guilty of this myself, but if I see potential in it, and I can see potential in anyone, that's where my biggest stepping stone is going to be at, is because I can always see potential. I see the best out of everyone. I can see what they can do to better further themselves. And I think once you start dating somebody, and I quickly jump into like long-term thinking when I get with somebody, and I think that is a mental race that a lot of us play here. And I think that there's a lot of emotions and a lot of love flowing, and I feel like that's scary. And so then we start questioning things with our mind and finding things that aren't really there or that we can't get through. Okay, let me pull one more here. Oh, that one might come out. So I think that the decision that this person is trying to make is that they're trying to decide between like a professional path in love, and this other person is playing mental gymnastics with themselves, because all they see is the potential. They see the connection that they have with each other, but there's like overflowing emotion, which can be scary. And I think both parties see that. Both parties see the potential in each other. It's almost like a loving relationship, but one person really is at a crossroads here. They've had to, master their craft and have had these lifelong plans for a long time. But then they met this person who totally overwhelms them emotionally. And this person is almost playing mental gymnastics, thinking that sometimes it's personal as to why this person is having these issues. But I think that we should all, if we were all healthy in ourselves, which would make us therefore healthy in a relationship, we would all question whether or not what we need to do so that we can maintain balance in our relationships. And so if this person has been planning this for their whole life, you need to understand that it has nothing personal to do with you, okay? Sorry, my cat is attempting to jump, and so if he jumps, he might jump. Okay, I'm going to ask the Light Seers Tarot here for just another message, because I think it's obvious what's going on here. I mean, I think it's new, it's fresh. Maybe you guys have been together a little bit, I think long enough to know that you want the other one to be your significant other. And my cat is going to try to jump up here. I'm sorry. And he might get all of the cards everywhere. Oh, I have 4 cats. Oh, there he is. Okay, if he just sits there, then that's fine. But you can't be like... Okay, Screech. Okay. All right, so let's see here. What's going on here? Maybe you guys just need some healing vibes, because that's what orange cats represent. They are, they have significant healing powers with their purrs. They purr at a vibration that's, you know, significantly healing towards people. These tarot cards are going. So maybe if this person is having a really hard time, they might need to just embrace love. You know they love this person, and so they're playing mental gymnastics really for no reason, because they need to just go with their gut. And if they feel like they love this person, then they love this person. Then they need to realize that in order to truly love this person, you're going to have to support him. And if he needs to do what he needs to do that he's been planning, then you will truly love him no matter what he chooses, right? Or him or her. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time. But yeah, I think that, I mean, there's definitely love going on here. There's nothing negative going on here. I think the only negative thing really is the negative self-talk. And if we can turn that around and think about the limitless potential of truly unconditionally loving somebody, okay, look, there's celebration. You're going to make it. You two are going to make it no matter what you choose. So what you really don't want to do is hurt yourself in the process, just because, you know, you guys are going to end up, there's new beginnings here, okay? And you're going to be able to travel, and I believe that there's going to be celebration, okay? And these are beautiful cards. And so I think what you need to embrace is just let go of those doubts that you have, that it's about you, because it's not you. It's not personal at all. Just realize that your love is only making, you know, having to make these decisions because of his profession that he has chosen, or that this direction of life has been something that he's thought about before, way before, and he's been planning and making choices to align himself with that. But I think what you can ask for and pray for, if you start having those negative thoughts, stop them and ask and pray, dear divine, or dear God, or dear Father, or however you'd address, you know, your divine spirit, and ask them for guidance to see the love, to be able to love him and embrace the energy of love and send that to him. And I really believe that this can foster and bloom into a beautiful, beautiful relationship. Okay? And there's potential, the limitless potential. Okay? And so I know love can be really scary, because it's a scary thing. It's a really intense emotion. Okay, but if we ask for help and guidance, we can start in these new beginnings, and we can celebrate each other successes, even if they don't directly align with how we imagined us to, you know, it to be. Okay, so I appreciate you guys sticking around. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm having that giveaway. I will be doing love readings for the first 14 days of February to celebrate Valentine's Day, because I absolutely love love. Okay, I'm a single, but I love love. Because I think love would heal the world. I really do. Okay, I think that's the energy we should all embrace. Okay, and it will bring people together. Okay, instead of fearing what could be, or fearing the distance between each other, let's love the connection that we have together. Okay, so yeah, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you next time. Hello, everyone who chose pile 3 on what's going on between the two of you. Just dropped my camera, and it kind of shattered everything here. And then I realized that's kind of what's going on here, is one person in this relationship has been shattered or disappointed, and they've had to make a decision. They've come at a crossroads where they've had to make a decision because of a suspicion or a surprise. And they might fear if they don't do something about it, it's just going to get worse. It looks like another person is feeling really heartbroken. The other person's feeling really heartbroken about something, and it looks like there might be indication that that person has had shocking bad news, or they haven't anchored the news in reality yet. And maybe that somebody has been drinking a lot, I think, or sometimes this can mean cheerful things like wine and stuff, but right now I think it's heartbreak from alcohol or an addiction. And I believe that there was success there, and there was shock, because I think something had been established, and Someone felt successful and anchored in something, but then this gentle suspicion kind of destroyed all the sunshine and broke someone's heart. And I believe that sometimes they feel like just burying their heart instead of addressing these issues, because of this disappointment that they've caused between the two of you. There does seem to be a lot of rifting going on. I don't see a lot of hope going on. That doesn't mean that it's not there, but in this little, in the Gypsy Witch Tarot, I do see that one person really feels that they have reached a crossroads because of this disappointment, and it really came to them as a shock, okay? Because they were in love. I think these two had a really strong sunshine type of love where they were cheerful, and maybe they started drinking together and they enjoyed each other's company. However, the success kind of came crumbling down because of the drinking or alcohol or over partying or overconsumption of some sorts, or there was some other shocking news. Okay, so let me get some more answers from the tarot here. All right, tarot, pile 3. We're going to ask the Oracle and any guides of yours or spirit angels that you call upon. You know, I call upon all sorts, but please let us look deeper into what's going on between these two. Okay, one more here. So this is the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so this is, you got the Lovers. I mean, so I guess there is this overfeeling power of love that you guys have for each other. But the King of Swords is a sense of success, okay? And Nine of Cups is very fulfilling, but there's just one thing missing that I think that you guys just need to address. I mean, there is some love here, but there's all these things that have happened that have been tearing your heart apart. And I think that sometimes certain things that have happened, if it adds up too much, we can't heal. But sometimes we can heal. Sometimes we decide to keep trying to stitch us up. But at what point can we stitch us up at the speed of us getting ripped apart at the same time? You know, this heart has been trying to be repaired, but it is obviously devastating this person. It's the Three of Swords. Look at this. All those crows in the background have a message. Like, you can't just give up just keep trying when your heart can't handle it anymore. I mean, that's an obvious message for somebody. You have to let go. Even if you loved somebody, you can still love somebody and need space to heal and guidance, okay? Because you have it, the Nine of Cups, but you don't have the Ten of Cups. There's something missing. Someone has success here, the King of Swords, but he can be mentally, not the best to communicate his love sometimes. Okay, and yeah, exactly. Look at this one fell out. This is, be careful who you let into your life. You have to put some people outside so that you can have a space and peace, so you can have a little area to just, you have to be careful about who you let in your life. That's what this card means. Okay? You need to draw boundaries. Okay? And if this person is overstepping your boundaries, you're going to have to cut ties with them. I mean, there's, the boundaries it's not a manipulation tactic. It's a way to know that you are safe, and you let somebody know, hey, if you can't respect my boundary, I can't be around you, right? Okay, let's choose this one. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's something definitely going on here, something big. And you know what it is. Exactly. Okay? You know exactly what it is. You bullseye know what I'm talking about. And it's going to fall apart. So this relationship doesn't really have a solid foundation. There's something huge going on. And your intuition knows what it is. And you need to be aware about who you let in your circle. And that includes the lover, especially your lover. Because you cannot be making two entities into one with somebody who is ill. Because that makes your energy ill. Every person who you have that experience with, if you know what I mean, if you have a loving romantic relationship with them, you're going to intertwine your energies and absorb that. So if someone is bringing you down with their ill behaviors and haven't listened to your boundaries, then there needs to be a great change, okay? So I think that you need to step back and take a different perspective of the situation, kind of look around. But I think you need to make a strategic plan on how to move forward, okay? All right, well, I appreciate everyone who's been here throughout what's going on between the two of you. And please like, share, subscribe. I have a giveaway going on right now. So all of those will count towards the giveaway. And I hope that y'all have a very, very beautiful day, okay? Bye-bye.